Welcome to episode of Potion Sword Run. In this episode, we're going to be talking about video games that proved the naysayers wrong. Two in particular, Black Ops and Dragon Age the Vanguard. Why? Because it's good news, unless you're a negative Nancy. Dragon Age the Vanguard seems to be doing pretty good with gamers. It seems to be selling despite all these mofos out there who constantly spill out, regurgitate DEI this and SBI that, and my God, brown people, gay people, trans people. Despite all those people, despite it all, the game seems to be doing pretty good. The fans love it, and I just love to see it. One thing that I love to see is Grums getting owned. Now, a while back, I kind of cleansed myself of all that shit. I stopped following Grums. I stopped following Smash JT. I stopped following all the anybody who speaks SBI, DEI, this. It's like it was just like poison, and I stopped. But once in a while, it comes across your feed because someone follows someone, and you know how it goes. And I seen the latest and greatest, Grums falling for a false document out there that was given to reviewers of Dragon Age Vanguard on what to say and what not to say. And he spread it out there on Twitter like it was the gospel. Like if he found the Holy Grail, like he found the smoking gun. And it turns out to be fake. I mean, you could just look at it. And anybody with simple, comprehension skills can just look at it and see it was fake. You can see a cursor on there. I mean, the stuff that it was demanding was obviously fake. You can read it yourself and be like, it just goes to show how simple Grums and his people are fooled. They see something and they want to believe it so much that they run with it. And I'm so glad that I stepped away from that, because I can't imagine just seeing that every day again on my feed. Like all the stupidity and all the nonsense and all the, not only the stupidity that they spread, but the people that still believe in them. Trust me, when I cleansed and I backed away from all that, I just became a happier person, because all that negative energy is useless. It's useless. I like the idea that there's gamers out there who are waking up to the nonsense. And each time, he just runs with stories without having any proof or anything, making shit up. And he gets owned. It just wakes up a lot more gamers out there, and I'm all for it. Speaking of another win for gamers out there, Black Ops 6. Is it 6? I stopped playing them a while ago, except this one. I actually downloaded the campaign because it seemed like a pretty good one. And so far, I'm a couple hours in, and yeah, action-packed, exactly what you would expect from a good Call of Duty game. I'm gonna jump into zombies and maybe multiplayer. I'm not really a Twitch type of shooter, type of multiplayer gamer anymore. Like, I want something different. But the zombies seems like it'd be pretty fun. The campaign seems okay. It's on Game Pass. It's free. But besides that, the game is selling gangbusters on PlayStation 5, and it's also selling pretty good on Xbox too, which is, I mean, people who have Game Pass, obviously who have Xbox want to have Game Pass, they want to buy the game. Not only that, but Game Pass subscriptions seem to be going up. It just looks like Call of Duty 6 is a win-win-win for everybody. But mostly Xbox. Why? Because they own Activision, so they get a lot of that PlayStation money. Plus, they get a boost from Game Pass, and they get the sales on Xbox. And plus, once it comes out to PC, they're going to get all that money. So, in essence, Xbox buying Activision for even just Black Ops or Call of Duty alone is going to pay dividends. It's going to make its profit fist over fist. And the thing is, I don't mind it being on PlayStation. I'm an Xbox gamer, as you can see. That's my preferred console, and I play most of my games on Xbox. And just the exclusives, if I want to, on PlayStation. But I don't mind it being on PlayStation, because it's just going to make the Xbox stronger, hopefully, in the future, if they don't go third party. And just more gamers get to play. I'm not sure if there's crossplay between PlayStation and Xbox, but if there is, I mean, if there could be in the future, that just means that the game lives longer. You have more people to play with, and so far it looks like Xbox is a winner with Call of Duty. And so all those naysayers out there saying that Xbox is gonna ruin Call of Duty, the sales gonna tank because it's on Game Pass and no one's gonna want to buy it. You know what? I wasn't gonna buy it in the first place, but now that I'm kind of getting back into it, who knows what I might buy? I might buy some DLC. I might get into the multiplayer, and I might just start buying all these freaking skins for all I know. Who knows? This might be the time that brings me back to. No, it's not gonna bring me back. I don't have that time to just sink to one game anymore. But to play the multiplayer, maybe to play the campaign, past that, and maybe play a few maps of zombies and multiplayer. Yeah, I see myself doing that. And who knows? Like I said, I might just get hooked and play for a good while. But I don't see myself like sinking into a multiplayer game like Call of Duty, even if it's free on Game Pass. But despite me being the multicultural gamer that I play so many different type of games, I just can't sink into one thing. It looks like the Call of Duty people out there have spoken, and it's a big hit. I guess one of the biggest hits since the last ones. Warfare, I don't know. I guess Modern Warfare is good too, but I guess the last one wasn't that good. Again, I'm not a Call of Duty person, but I just wanted to rub it into the naysayers. You guys are wrong. And I'm glad that gamers out there are actually buying the games that they want to play. Like the Call of Duty people, they're going to come and, put their money where their mouth is. And I'm glad that the Dragon Age Vanguard people came and did the same. The last game came out 10 years ago, which was a hit. So I like that all that negative echo chamber that's Twitter is pretty much just stuck to Twitter and their type of gamers. But the vast majority of gamers out there don't listen to that garbage. And I'm glad that I stepped away from it too. Like I said, once in a while it still comes into my feeds, and I'll catch a glimpse of it. But at least now I'm not into all that fucking mud, because you don't want to be a stick in that mud. It's just like you don't move. It's just like you don't grow. It's just garbage and toxic all day. Now, me personally, I'm not gonna buy Dragon Age Vanguard. It looks like I just don't. I'm looking for a different type of games now. This one is just like, I feel like even though it's a new game, I feel like I've been there. I've done that. It's not really gonna bring anything new experience, and I'd rather not invest all that time into a game that's just not for me. But I'm glad that people out there are loving it. I'm glad that the Call of Duty people are loving their Call of Duties. I'm just glad when gamers out there or people in general just find something that they love and ignore all the noise and just are true to themselves. It's a good feeling. I'm gonna leave it right there. I'll catch you guys on the next episode. Thank you for your time. I know it's precious. Remember to enjoy your life. Peace.